Hi everyone and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole, here with Renee Young and Corey Graves. And today we started out with Seth Rollins in the ring. Well, what Seth Rollins want, Renee Young says. I don't know, Corey Graves says, but we'll see. So I won the right to face Batman for the Pennsylvania Folk Wealth Fighting Ship. And I have a lot of onlook for Batman, okay? So I would think that it should be good if Batman should come down here, and he should tell him, and I can tell him that I'm going to fight him. Well, there's Seth Rollins' first mistake. Dean Ambrose, Corey Graves says, having onlook for Batman. Who would onlook Batman? Batman really isn't anyone to onlook. You gotta be kidding, Renee Young says. Batman is a onlooked follower of the other team of good. He doesn't belong to the Justice League of America whim of the other team of good. Yeah, Renee Young said. You're right, Michael Cole says. Batman is someone to onlook, Corey Graves. He's not an evildoer like some of your other friends. Well, you're right. Seth Rollins, I unlooked you too. And you did win the right to face me for the Pennsylvania Folk Wealth Fighting Ship. Did I think folk ship? We can do it now? Well, I was thinking, Batman, that we can burn it down and do it now. Well, Michael Cole says, will we see Seth Rollins and Batman fight for the Pennsylvania Folk Ship Fighter Ship? I hope so, Renee Young says. I really hope so. I don't want to see Seth Rollins or Batman be fighting, Corey Graves says. Well, Michael Cole said we're going to see if we're going to see that or not. Here comes Diva Talks now. All right. Batman, Seth Rollins, you two want to fight? Well, you can't even see me. Man, so... Oh, come on, Batman. All right. So everyone wants to see me, right? Well, the way I see it, Diva Talk says, is that I think you two should fight. You two want to wrestle? You two want to fight? Well, I think that we should do it now, here on Monday Night Raw. Well, you just heard, but do we have a shield right? Oh, yeah, we got him this time. Come on. There we go. Now we got him in the ring now. And let's get this started. This is for the Pennsylvania Folk Ship Fighter Ship. First, he is Seth Rollins, and from Gotham City, New Jersey, United States. He is the TWF Pennsylvania Folk Wealth Fighter, Batman. It's interesting to see here, Michael Cole says, how the craft and fighting skills of Batman do to fighting craft and the fighting skills of Seth Rollins, Michael Cole said. Yeah, Renee Young says, Batman is, he don't have any, he just hip tossed Seth Rollins and gave him another hip toss. Michael Cole says, yes, he did, Renee Young said, and now he just drop kicked him. Corey Graves says, I really don't care for neither Batman or Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins wants to win that belt back again, and he'll do anything to win it back. Yes, he will. Seth Rollins will do what he's got to do to win it back, Michael Cole says. And soon, we're gonna have Super Brawl. That's gonna come up. And Batman's trying to come in now. But Seth Rollins taking out the clothesline. Yeah, Seth Rollins taking him down. Seth Rollins drop kicked him. And now Seth Rollins body slam Batman. And now he's out of the ring now and all. Is he gonna, the shield right's gotta do this count. He just can't stop. Well, he can't even stand up, Michael Cole said. Well, Renee Young said, here comes Seth Rollins now, Michael Cole says. He's taking him down. Yeah, you're right, Renee Young says. Apparently, Seth Rollins and Batman do have the same fighting craft there and fighting skills. You know, they are. And he's going to let him back in the ring now. That's more of a mistake there. And Seth Rollins tried to come through, and Batman just took him down once again. You've got to know if Dean Ambrose is going to want to try to seek to become a two-time TWF Pennsylvania Folkship fighter himself. Renee Young says, well, he might. We don't know. Michael Cole says, he's going to clothesline him down. Well, I would like to see that, Corey Graves says, but I'd like to see him because I think he does a more good job than Batman ever does. Well, that's a mean thing to say, but I guess that's your own belief. Seth Rollins taking down. Seth Rollins, going to curb stomp Batman. Are we going to get a new Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter here? What will happen? 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And the new Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins helps Batman up to his feet now. And Batman shakes the hand of Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins shakes the hand of Batman. Well, it's good to know we got good sportsmanship, that's still here in the Toy Wrestling Federation, Michael Cole says. Oh, that's just sad. That's real sad, Corey Graves says. We get to see onlook between Batman and Seth Rollins. Corey Graves says, I think it was kind of really good, Renee Young says. Well, Gene Okerlund's here. Seth Rollins, you are now Seth Rollins. Well, Gene Okerlund is caught up with the former Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter, Batman. Yes, my guess at this time is the former TWF Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter. He is the Dark Knight. He's Batman. Batman, things didn't quite go out there tonight. You lost your Pennsylvania Folkwell fightership. You're right, Gene Okerlund. That's what happened. But I have onlook for Seth Rollins. He put up a good fight. He's a good wrestler. He's a good fighter. And I wouldn't mind having another wrestling fight with him again. Well, we'll have to see if General Manager Diva Talks will give you that pick to wrestle and fight Seth Rollins again. Well, I think she will. I think that we can both do good. And I think if I got another seat to fight and wrestle Seth Rollins, then I could win the belt back. Well, Batman, you do have some foes like Shinsuke Nakamura and Vlad Dracula and Dean Ambrose. Well, who gives a shit about Dean Ambrose and Shinsuke Nakamura and Vlad Dracula and Blaine? I'm here to tell you, me and Seth Rollins, we're going to have another wrestling fight again. All right, well, that was Batman. Back to you, Michael Cole. Thank you, Gene Okerlund. Well, we just heard from Batman. Now we're going to hear from Seth Rollins now. And, we just heard from Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got something to say. Batman, if you want another wrestling fight with me for the Pennsylvania Folkwell fightership, well, you name the time, you name the hall, and we'll wrestle and fight again. And we'll burn it down. Well, looks like it's all the time we have here for a TWF Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Corey Graves. We hope you like Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown Live.